April Garwood from Banana Moon Studio. Today I'm going to be doing another yarn review for you. So this yarn is, let's see, is that upside down? There we go. This yarn is Cascade Eco plus Hemp, and I have it in this red colorway. I want to say the color name is Dahlia, but I could be wrong about that. Anyhow, I recently designed a knit cardigan in this yarn that turned out really lovely, and I really love how it turned out. So here's a picture of my finished cardigan. It's called Eufaula Cardigan. It's really soft, and if you look at this yarn, you can see that it has these little white fibers in it that kind of stick out, and I'm pretty sure that's the hemp. And it seems like it might not be soft, but actually it's a really nice feeling cardigan and really enjoyable to wear. So what I'm going to do is turn the camera around, and I'm going to start both a crochet swatch and a knit swatch so you can see me working with it. And then once I have those swatches finished, I'll come back to the video and show you the finished swatches and tell you about them, and then also let you know the details about a giveaway for some of this yarn. So I'm going to turn this camera around and show you what it's like to work with. So the label for the Eco Plus Hemp suggests using a size H crochet hook, and this is my size H crochet hook. So I'm going to make my swatch in this yarn, or with this hook. If you follow my channel, you may know that I do my videos outside a lot. Today I'm actually working inside because it is literally freezing outside. And it's really hard to use your hands when they're super cold, so we're indoors today, much as I prefer to be outside. Alright, so there's my chain, and I'm just going to make a single crochet swatch, just a basic crochet stitch, so that I think it's a good stitch to use for just comparing yarns. The yarn is pleasant in my hands, but it's definitely not a fuzzy type of yarn. I am working in the back bumps of my foundation chain. That's my favorite way to work the first row of a crochet project, because first of all, it's easier just going under that one loop, but also it makes a nice bottom edge for your project. Alright, so here is my first single crochet row. You can see how it looks. I will finish this swatch and come back to the video when it's done, but well, let's see, I guess I'll have to wait to start my knit swatch until I finish my crochet swatch, because I don't want to start another skein of yarn. So, so we'll be back when the swatch is finished. Now I'm going to start my knitting swatch. The label, I believe, says to use size 6 needles, so I'm using some circulars. And I'm going to do a Longtail cast on. This yarn is definitely easy to work with, though sometimes I make mistakes. That's probably a pretty good number of stitches right there. I'm going to cut part of my tail off so it's not so long. And then I'm just going to work a swatch in stockinette. I didn't do that one right. Okay, so that completes my first row. Definitely it's a pleasant yarn to work with. It looks to me like it is a 2-ply. My camera's not wanting to focus on it when it's that close. It's a 2-ply yarn with the wool dyed, and it looks like the hemp remaining white. It is a pleasant yarn to work with, and I can also testify that it is a pleasant yarn to wear, again, because of the cardigan that I've already made in it. So I'm going to finish up this stockinette swatch, and then I will come back and show you both swatches and finish up. Hi there, I finished my swatches last night, and so I'd like to show them to you this morning. This is the Crochet Swatch, and of course it wants to curl up, but that's typical for crochet. I did this excuse me, on a size H hook as recommended on the label, and I feel like it's draping, but it's hard to tell because it wants to curl, but I feel like this fabric would be nicer on a larger hook, so I might try an I or even a J, just depending on what I plan to make out of it. It's also possible that it would soften a little bit with blocking, and as you can tell from the curl, I haven't blocked it. But this is my single crochet fabric on a size H. And then here is my knit swatch, and stockinette also likes to curl, so you can see that. But this fabric is pretty nice. In my Eufaula cardigan that I made, I actually did the main body of the sweater in a really large needle, I think a size 11. Excuse me. And that is really large for this yarn, which is probably a DK, maybe a sport weight. So a size 11 needle is really big, but I did that intentionally because I wanted it to be a really drapey, light and airy fabric. And so the fabric in the Eufaula cardigan is actually very drapey and lightweight. This does make a pretty nice fabric even on the size 6 needles, and it's got lots of nice stretch to it. So good news for you is I actually have 3 skeins of this yarn left over from when I made the Eufaula cardigan, because normally with a cardigan you would expect it to take quite a few skeins of yarn, and so I estimated I don't know, maybe 7 for the cardigan, and I only wound up using 4. So the smaller sizes of Eufaula cardigan use only 3 skeins, I think, and then the larger sizes use 4. So I have 3 skeins that I'm going to be giving away on my Instagram, so please be sure and find me there. My name on Instagram is Banana Moon Studio. No spaces or underscores or hyphens, just Banana Moon Studio. So find me on there because I'll be giving away this yarn very soon. Please remember, check the description box for a link to the Eufaula cardigan pattern, a link to my website where you can always find my latest, and a link to subscribe to my newsletter, which is twice monthly. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, leave notes in the comments. If there's a specific yarn that you've kind of been wanting to try but you're not sure what you'll think of it, leave it in the comments, and I'll see if I can get a hold of a skein or 2 so I can try it out and do a review for you. And also you can leave comments about any knit or crochet skills that you're wanting to learn. So I hope everyone has a lovely day, and I'll see you next time.